And when we say the Sahihayn, in the field of hadith, this means Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Imam al-Bukhari and Imam Muslim, these are two great scholars from the 3rd century after Hijrah who collected the hadith and compiled them. And these are the most authentic books, as the Shaykh says, Huma asahhul kutub ba'da kitabillah. These are the most authentic books after the Book of Allah. This is something which is agreed upon by all of the people of knowledge and religion and Iman upon accepting these two books and whatever is within these two books. And this is from the evidences of the preservation of this religion, because there is no other person of any other religion, nor the Ahlul Kitab, nor other than them, who can say to us that they have the transmission of knowledge from their prophets in the way that the Muslims have transmission of the knowledge from their prophets. We have the isnad, we have the chain of narration, we have the names of all of the narrators, and we see that the scholars of the Muslims did a tremendous task in preserving this knowledge and preserving the Sunnah and preserving the explanation of the Quran. And with this we know that this is from the many angles and aspects through which we also know what is mentioned in the Quran, that the deen, that the religion of the Yahud and of the Nasara, that this is it is mansukh, it is abrogated, because it is mubaddal, it is altered, it is muharraf, it is distorted and changed, and they have no other way to reach Allah except by way of the Quran and the Sunnah, by way of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And no one amongst them hears of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and does not believe in him, except that he has his place, he will be from the inhabitants of the hellfire. So our disagreement with the Yahud and the Nasara isn't on any side issue. It is the fact that you are following a deen which is mubaddal and muharraf. It is batil, it is false, it is mansukh, and you have no other obligation except to follow the Messenger of Allah and the Quran and the Sunnah. And you can see in our religion, when these people from the Yahud and the Nasara, the Orientalists and other than them, who study the books of the Muslims, and they study how the Muslims have been meticulous in preserving every detail, every statement about their Prophet, his life, his statements, his speech, his worship, his manners, everything, and how he is an explanation, a walking explanation of the Quran, and the way in which the Muslims, the scholars of the Muslims, they meticulously documented, preserved, and authenticated all of this. This is from the clearest of signs to these Orientalists who come and they try to study Islam with a view to try and undermine Islam. This is a hujjah against those people, because these Jews and Christians from the Orientalists, they know that they have nothing of the sort in their own books. They know that they do not have the Torah was lost. It had to be rewritten, reformulated. The Injil, we don't know who are the writers of the Injil they have today. They know all this. They know all this. So when they know all this and they come to the writings of the Muslims and they see the meticulous way in which the ahadith of the Messenger of Allah have been preserved, this is another hujjah against them and against their religion, which is mansukh, which is abrogated. The Shaykh then mentions a quick point, which he says that sometimes we might hear the statement of Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, where he is reported to have said, asahhul kutub